Palisades are burning bright, Oregon trucks nowhere inside, budget cuts, hydrants dry, no water in supply. Hearst fire, Kenneth fire, Eaton fire, please retire, climate change, Trump's reigns, the LA fires are not contained. Burn, baby, burn! Karen Bass is on the scene, rejecting almost everything. Smelt fish, droughts and wind, this is all Trump's fault again. Transgenders fighting fires, DEI, that's not satire. Forest dry, flames are high, California say goodbye. I didn't start the fire. No, I didn't light it and refuse to fight it. I didn't start the fire. That's misinformation, get an education. Here's a story of a guy named Barry who was spying with some very dirty friends. There was Brennan, Rice, and Clapper at the center, pushing all their shady friends. Here's a story of a man named Comey with McCabe and Peter Strzok behind the scenes. They were framing while pretending they were righteous, using lies and fake machines. Till the one day when they all began colluding, and they knew they had to try and stop the Don. So they cooked up Russiagate and phony FISA. That's the way they all became the Berry Bunch. The Berry Bunch. The Berry Bunch. That's the way they became the Berry Bunch. Here comes Johan, right down Somalia Lane. With a brother who's her husband and a voter list that came by plane. Ballots dropping, shockers hopping, justice for Palestine. 80,000 new arrivals that Obama sent one at a time. Here comes Johan, right down Somalia Lane. She's turning Minnesota into a brand new Somalia game. Hear those hijabs jingle jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So stuff the ballot box and scream racist, cause Johan's gonna win tonight. Here comes Johan, right down Somalia Lane. She doesn't need a single American when the Klan can't run the game. Ice race coming, Somalia's running, and Sharia law is alright. So let's just say to Barack Hussein, cause Johan's gonna win tonight. Here comes Johan, right down Somalia Lane. He's 24, she's your Polish while her husband sips champagne. Peace on earth will come to all if we just open real wide. So say Al-Qaeda and learn the Quran, cause Johan's gonna win tonight. Cause Johan's gonna win tonight. Johan's gonna win tonight. Here's a story of a lying lady who was scheming with a shady covenant. All of them were laundering money to Somalia to help their government. Here's a story of Tampon Timmy, who was busy letting riots burn his town. His whole team were crooks, stealing all together. The whole state's going down. Till the one day when this lady wed her brother, and the Targ used stolen valor driving drunk, and their crew stole money from Minnesota. That's the way they all became the Somalia Bunch. The Somalia Bunch. The Somalia Bunch. That's the way they became the Somalia Bunch. Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a shady pimp who served as lots of movie stars and politicians. The host was a scheming financier, his partners lying sure. The client list flew down that day for a secret island tour. A secret island tour. The scandal started bubbling up. The secrets got exposed. If not for the cover-ups and NDAs, the whole thing would have blown. The whole thing would have blown. The files got dumped in a court of law. These heavily redacted files with Ghislaine and Epstein too. The billionaire and Michael Scott. The movie stars, Prince Andrew and politicians here on Epstein's.
Good evening and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. Don't worry, I'm not going to start crying. That was completely unexpected, and Yukon Man has a funny way. Teacher Lynn made me cry like that too, by the way. Yeah, it was a little bit unexpected, and I got to be honest with you, I cried for a little bit longer. I couldn't even do the voice last night. I was just choked up. So, hey, I tell you, when you love something as much as I love the United Spot, and somebody understands how much you love something, um, then there's a lot of people out there who believe in what I do, and it means a lot. So, um, if you've ever left me a very inspiring comment, or if you've ever pushed me to keep going, or whatnot, trust me, inside you've definitely made me whimper a little bit, because I love doing the United Spot. So speaking of which, I have created two brand new videos today, and I truly hope that you guys have watched them. uh, I'll be giving away a invisible t-shirt to the person who can guess what movie um, what movie my latest video that I just uploaded about, maybe about, let's say an hour ago. I think it's an hour ago. Whoever can guess what movie this particular scene is from, you will be getting a lifetime supply of invisible t-shirts. And I got to be honest with you, these are probably the coolest looking shirts you've ever seen. Um, So the video is titled Tim Waltz is oh excuse me Tim Waltz in Hot Water. Um, so for those of you that don't know, I've got four brand new videos up for grabs right now. Two yesterday, two today, and don't even get me started about the day before. Brand new Diddy video with Mr. Maduro, and Trump kidnaps Nicholas Maduro. I got a lot. I got content coming out of my earlobes right now, and so I want to say hello to Chris Mathers as the Beaver. Tammy, you were missed last night, but I'm glad you caught the replay. Thank you for being here, Tammy. Cumberland Gap, Jimbo, great to see you here. Eric Bernard is in the house. Thank you so much. John Castaneda, always a pleasure to have you here. Big Slinkin, great to have you here with Caucasian and Hank, and GD Complex with no PhD Coyote. Great to see you here. And Crazy Loco is here as well. And Ellen Pelkey is here. Thank you so much. LR left a wonderful gift right before, so hopefully she hears this. I hope she comes in later. Please let her know, if she doesn't hear this, that I said thank you so much for that wonderful gift. Did not see it until I logged off. Thank you so much, LR, for that. Truly appreciate it. Rogue Ranger is in the house. Great to see you here. Craig Clark is here as well. And Clayton Matheny. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody that's lurking, it was great. We had Robin Spillman here last night. It was wonderful to have her here. Yukon Man, as always, is probably working his butt off right now. So lurking, if you're lurking, Yukon Man, Bill McMonagle, if you're lurking, I haven't seen you for a while. There was somebody else that I had saw. I was going through some old comments today, and I swear I saw an old, I can't remember the name. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick, but Annette Poison, if you're out there, Monkey, if you're out there, Dr. Jill, if you're out there, and hopefully everybody had a wonderful night. I got to be honest with you, I cried a little bit too much last night, and it didn't stop as soon as the live went off. It was tears of joy though. It wasn't tears of like, oh my gosh, it was tears of joy. And I was, you have to understand, like, let's just put it to you this way. Let's say you bust your butt at your job, right? You're at your job, you're busting your butt every day. Nobody notices. You're doing everything you possibly can. Your bosses don't care. They don't check up on you. All you do is get yelled at or whatever. And all of a sudden they realize, wait a second, this guy's busting his butt. Here, we're going to give you a raise, or we're going to give you a bonus. It's like the Clark W. Griswold. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, wow, so last night it shook me. Teacher Lynn did too. Teacher Lynn really got me. And, anybody, honestly, that has contributed to that. I mean, John Castaneda too, as well. Anybody that's ever, donated, or inspired the United Spot, which is me, in some way, to where I'm literally brought to tears. It means that you really do care about what I'm doing, and it means a lot. So I really hope everybody understands how thankful I am for all of you, not just one or two, all of you, because you guys have created this community for the United Spot, and it couldn't have been done without all of you. So you guys are just really amazing, and I really hope. Hold on, I gotta figure out why. Okay, there we go. I just hope you guys all understand how much I appreciate you guys. So we got Cheryl Jean is here. Great to see you here. And once again, thank you to LR for that wonderful gift last night. And Yukon, man, seriously, I just don't even know where to begin. That was just insane. I was literally like, I don't know if it's because I was injured a couple days ago or what, but that was just like, whoa. Yeah, got me. Big Slinky, great to see you here. You guys are great. So thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for sharing out the videos. I really hope that you guys are able to watch the brand new videos. We'll check them out today. I really like to start my morning off with this video now because it really gives you a sense of, wait a minute. None of these people give a shit about me. Not you guys. I'm talking about politicians. Let's take a dive.
Let me tell you something you already know. This country, it's not all sunshine and rainbows anymore. It's a very mean, nasty, and corrupt place. And I don't care how tough you think you are. The radical left, the fake news, the deep state, those do-nothing corrupt Democrats, they will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let them. They come after you. They come after me. They come after everybody who loves this country. They hit harder than anybody. Lawfare, impeachments, raids, endless investigations, rigged elections, you name it. Nobody hits as hard as those corrupt people do. But it ain't about how hard you hit. Believe me, because we hit back plenty. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take from the witch hunts, the lies, the censorship, the border invasion, the inflation disaster those do-nothing Democrats created, and keep moving forward. That's how winning's done. They want you broken. They want you silent. They want you to give up, but not us. Not you. We get knocked down, we get back up stronger, tougher, more determined. Because we know what we're worth. And we know what America's worth. So when they hit us again, and they will, don't point fingers, don't whine, don't quit. Take the hits. Keep moving forward. Fight like hell. Because that's how we make America great again. And that's how we win.
That's how we win, guys. That's how we win. Now, back to reality. Nothing's going to happen. I'm just thankful, I'm just thankful. So here's the new, here's a brand new video. One of them. The second one, I'm not going to show you until later on. And whoever guesses what scene of the movie it's from gets a lifetime supply of invisible t-shirts. And I really hope you guys like these. I've worked really hard on these shirts. And the quality is pretty outstanding. So hopefully you guys really like them a lot. I know I do.
House drinker.
Yeah.
If Joe Biden had captured Nicolas Maduro, would you be as furious as you were when Trump captured him?
Absolutely not. Joe Biden would handle it like a true statesman that he is.
Yeah.
Professional, responsible.
Yep.
He would have gotten it done with grace. He's
No
a
problem.
legend. Just look at how he handled Afghanistan.
Right, like a boss.
That was perfection.
Yeah.
Trump couldn't lace Joe Biden's boots.
Not
Not
the
even close.
leadership is like totally thinking about the people and like not totally grandstanding or like whatever. Trump wishes he was cool like that.
Yeah, Joe Biden is a masterclass in strategy. Trump's just all bluster with no substance.
Okay, but what if I told you Trump cured cancer?
Trump cures cancer?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch! What about the people who don't want to be cured? He's forcing health on folks who might prefer alternative lifestyles.
Like curing cancer without consent is like totally rape. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna die.
Trump curing cancer without permission? I'm going to impeach him for this.
Well, how do you feel about Trump ending homelessness?
Trump ended homelessness?
Yeah, and he wiped out unemployment too.
Oh my God,
Basically.
guy.
and everyone's got a job.
Well, what
It's
about
a
the people who
dictator.
don't want a house? What about the people who don't want a job?
Right?
Forcing people to work is not freedom.
Yeah, everybody like doesn't like totally dream about the 9-to-5 grind, okay? This is like capitalist tyranny.
Yeah, forcing jobs on
This
people.
is
This is
preposterous.
outrageous. What about the artists, the dreamers,
Oh
the
my
professor
God.
relaxers? Trump's destroying lifestyles.
What are your thoughts on Trump stopping drug trafficking?
He stopped drug trafficking?
Yeah, and human trafficking too.
Oh, this guy's gone too far.
Trump put an end to crime altogether.
Crime is like a human right.
Trump secured the border and the streets are safe. There's no more shady deals.
So what are these poor traffickers going to do for work now? How are they going to feed their families? That heartless son of a bitch just destroyed happy families all over the world.
Yeah, everyone deserves a chance to steal bread for their family.
Congratulations, Trump. You made hardworking drug traffickers unemployed. You put human traffickers out of business. This monster needs to be stopped. This is economic sabotage. Putting traffickers out of work is ruining lives. Think of the children.
Of clickbait right there. Jeez, I gotta connect to the boy. What happened there? Quite the buffet. Hank Ogle, Teacher Lane, great to see you here. Missed you last night. Wonderful live. You could have heard me crying. I was actually talking about how you made me cry not too long ago. Great to have you here, Teacher Lynn. Cheryl Jean is here, and Natasha. Great to have all of you here tonight. You guys are amazing. And so to kind of cue everybody up what happened last night, I kept doing the regular, begging for a miracle type thing. And then all of a sudden, it was the wee hours of the night, and then poof, that miracle happened, and I just kind of lost control. Same, very similar to how I reacted to when Teacher Lynn surprised me. So yeah, it was a buffet of tears, and I really, really tried to hold it back, but I was responding to him, and in because you can leave like a message to somebody when they leave you a donation, and I was responding, and I was playing a video as I was responding, and it was just like, oh my gosh, I felt like Meg Ryan. I was just like, and then here's Billy Crystal walking in with a box of Kleenex, and I just couldn't stop it. It was like, I felt like Julia Roberts, just like I was just, it was pretty rough. It was tough, but I got through it. Okay, so let's clear everything up. Teacher Lynn, was it you, Eric, or Tammy that came up with the idea for the Grifter song? I need to know who came up with the Grifter song, because Tammy said it was Eric, and now Eric is saying, teacher, wasn't it your idea for the Grifter song? I need to know. Because the Grifter song came out pretty good. Thank you. Okay, Teacher Lynn, now I have a question for you. Thank you very much. And, I apologize for giving credit to everybody else. But it doesn't mean I don't like you, Eric. I think you're great, Eric. I love you, Eric Bernard. I love Tammy, too. Teacher Lynn, have you heard the Grifter song? Yes or no? Not yet. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play the Grifter song for Teacher Lynn. And the reason I'm playing the Grifter song for Teacher Lynn is because I want her to enjoy it. I want her to understand that the Grifter song exists. It exists in the hearts of everyone who wants a certain spot on the United Spot Comfort List. And I don't even know what the hell that means. I just know that somewhere out there right now, somebody is saying to themselves, wait a minute. I think I know stuff. Okay, now it's a very short song. It's a very, very short song. I have not uploaded it to YouTube yet because I'm terrified. But Teacher Lynn, I would like to let you know that this is your idea. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Well, that's horrible. Well. Oh, so I got to scroll down. There it is. Okay. Teacher Lynn, I hopefully it sounds okay. You can find this on my Facebook account, my True Social account, and my X account. And I think it's even on Instagram. Are you ready? Okay. Baby. I'm broken boy. I'm a crippler, baby. So why don't you pay me? I'm broken boy. I'm a crippler, baby. So why don't you pay me? Cough it up. So I hope you enjoyed that, Teacher Lynn. Thank you so much. Feel free to claim the rights for that song since you did come up with the idea, and I appreciate it. Raging Patriot, thank you for being here. No PhD Coyote, thank you so much for that. That's truly appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. John Castaneda is here with Raging Patriot and Tammy and No PhD Coyote. Thank you so much. Teacher Lynn, thank you again. Truly appreciate that great idea. Now we figured out. Thank you, Eric, for coming clean. And thank you, Tammy, for coming clean. Because, you know, there are people out there that will claim ownership of something that they didn't create. And Eric and Tammy, they said, no, I don't care what anybody says. I didn't do that. That was all Teacher Lynn's idea. So thank you, guys. And you know what? Which brings me to my next point. I don't have an issue. And I've explained this to you guys. I don't have an issue with Nick Shirley. What bothers me is the principle, okay? And the principle is very simple. X, yes, is supposed to be the media now and all this and blah, blah, blah. But it's only selected content that's being shared on there. Now, here's my problem. Nick Shirley went out and did the same exact thing that's been done since 2011. 2018. I apologize. 2018. It could have been 2011. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back on my things. People have been investigating the fraud. They've been investigating all the corruption with the daycares. It's not just all about, you know, receipts and all that. It's been about fraud. There was actually a person in Congress that actually brought it up, and nobody even listened to it. Nobody even shared it. Nobody did nothing. Every single Republican, every single conservative on X, I'm not naming everybody, but a great majority, they never shared any of these videos from years ago. There's even one from 11 months ago from a popular Channel 5 from ABC, even though it's a Democrat. They destroyed Tim Walz. They uncovered everything. They knocked on the same exact doors that Nick Shirley knocked on, the whole 9 yards. What bothers me is the selective sharing, okay? All those videos could have been shared years ago. All of the fraud could have been uncovered. Everything. But no, nothing was uncovered. Now, what is it, 10 years ago? 10 years ago, Nick Shirley was 13 years old, okay? He was 13 years old, right? And, you know, people were already out there doing it. Now, here's my problem. All the Republicans and all the conservatives, they're all sitting out there saying that the left-wing media, the Democrat media, they never bothered to cover the story. That is a lie. Now, I don't care what side you're on or what you believe in or your opinion, or I don't care. That's none of my business. And I really don't, and I'm not here to change it. My problem is, that is the problem. That's a lie. That's a clear lie. And that's what divides us as people. And the problem with that is people are okay with that happening. Now, the problem also with that is that there's so many people out there that aren't even doing anything to investigate or research anything. They just see something in the timeline. They see somebody that's being shared. He's got 100 million views. All of a sudden, it's just like, oh my gosh, I just want to be a part of this. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. I love you. They've done zero research on that person. Same thing happened with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Everybody jumped on that train. I was the only memer out there that had called bullshit from day one. And if anybody's ever been following me for more than 5 years, you will see it's true. I lost so many followers because of that. And guess what? Guess what? Now, I'm not saying Nick Shirley is a bad person at all. I really don't. He's a 23-year-old kid. He's out there doing research, and obviously, it's for a reason. It's hard to determine if somebody's actually doing it for money or they're doing it because they truly love it. He's 23 years old, claims that he's never been with a woman. He believes in God. So, hey, to each his own. I can't say anything necessarily bad about him. What bothers me is he didn't just come up with this stuff. This was all things that were already investigated. That's my problem. That's the problem with social media, is that you have people out there doing the work, laying a foundation, and then people like Elon Musk will share the people who share the videos. They won't even share the original content creator. Elon and the other big accounts will share the people that share the people's videos. They didn't even do it. Or he will share a video of a person that shared a video that had nothing to do with the original video or content creator. And it's horrible because it never goes back to the actual source. And that's why you'll always see that an original content creator gets nothing for views, but the people who steal their videos, guess what? Now, I'm not saying that Nick Shirley didn't go out into the field, into the trenches, knock on doors, interview people. That's great. He's got people skills. That's fine. Good for him. He's not afraid to get out there and get his feet wet. I don't have an issue with that. My issue is it's already been done. That's like trying to hit, trying to be Mark McGuire. Let Mark McGuire be Mark McGuire. Do something new. Do something that hasn't been done yet. Be like AOC. Invent something that hasn't been invented yet. Do you think, you can't replicate the microwave. You can't replicate the DVD player. You can't replicate the TV. Okay? You got to come up with something new. Do something groundbreaking. Impress me. So that's my problem. And then he did something, I think it was a day or two ago, whenever Tim Waltz resigned, basically. He said, I can't do it anymore. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go eat chicken with my daughter. I'm just a normal guy. And Nick Shirley posts on X, I ended Tim Waltz. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You uploaded a video of something that has been done already, and Elon shared your post. And nobody understands it. There was only about maybe 13% of the people on X, because I'm pissing a whole bunch of people off over there. They're like, hey, you stupid, go pet your cats. They have no, and see, that's the other thing. They're replying to comments and they don't even check the account. They don't even check nothing. And who am I? I'm nothing. I'm just a stupid meme account that makes dumb videos that are irritating. Okay, who am I? I don't claim to be anything. I don't walk to the store and say, hey, excuse me, don't you know that I am the United Spot? You better show me some respect. I can give I'm worth nothing. Absolutely not. I am extremely thankful that I even have 2 people listening, let alone 44. Okay, that's not the point. The point is, in this social media world, there's so much replication and not enough originality. It's time for people to start getting their pats on the back. I don't see Elon sharing too many original content creators. I really don't. And it has nothing to do with the United Spot. The United Spot is not serious. It's obviously my videos are extremely truthful, but I use humor. People want to see serious. They want to see serious. They want to see Michelle Obama dancing on the Ellen Show. They want to see people freaking out. They want to see people stealing bread. They want to see Joe Biden, freaking out. They don't want to see silly videos. Okay. Hank, yeah, I like watching cats catch snakes too. I think it's great. George Harrison on the Simpsons TV show, when pulling up and seeing Homer and his band Sharks. Yeah, absolutely. It's been done. It's been done. It's been done. Stop doing replicas. Start being yourself, man. Live in the now. Do you think anybody... Okay, let me ask you a question. And this is why I'm so involved with this right now. Name somebody that's doing exactly what the United Spot is doing. I'll wait. Name somebody that's doing exactly the same thing as United Spot. Anybody? Dunk. You got to see, like Dunk. I've never met anybody named Dunk. Dunk. Dunk is here with George Henderson, you know? Chris Mathers is the Beaver. You know, Tammy is here with no PhD. Coyote. Dunk is here. Tammy's here. Natasha. John Castaneda's here. Teacher Lynn is here. I've never met anybody named Dunk. That's original. You got to start being original out there. And the sad part about it, and I'm not talking bad. There is I've seen some AI videos out there that are hilarious. Yeah, I get it. But everybody's a content creator now. You know, people don't understand that, you know, people, even just like the United Spot, myself, had to actually create all this crap back in the day, you know, which was just about a year or two ago, or less, because AI just came out. I mean, we had to actually piece everything together. We had to airbrush all the things. We had to do all the it wasn't just where, you know, instead of actually working and doing all the stuff that a memer or, you know, content creator, whatever the hell you want to call it, we had to do it all ourselves. We had to put in the work. Now, all these people are just like, they're telling an app to do all the work. Like, hey, so I want a dog taking a crap on a Biden sign, and I want it to like totally start laughing and then like make dinner, and then I want everybody to like sing Kumbaya, and then I want a guy to walk out of the bushes and eat it. Oh, you know, and that's life. That's life, man. But so for me, all my videos are original. All my videos are original. I use they're all my own voices. Like people are saying, like, well, how come you don't use like the generated voices so it sounds like really Trump? I said, well, okay, well, how would that be original? How would it be original? Anybody can do that. Anybody. Nobody is usually out there making their own voices except for like The Simpsons and Family Guy and a couple cool little, you know, cartoon shows on YouTube. You know, you have to be original now. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not talking about myself. There's a lot of original content creators out there that are way more funnier than the United Spot, way more creative, way more talented, and they're just not getting views. They're just not getting seen. And it's horrible and it's sad. So I really hope that Elon Musk uses his powers for good, because, you know, he's had a large following for many, many years. And most of these content creators out there that have big followings have had large followings for many, many years, and you will see nothing on their timeline. And you can search their timeline, especially on X. You go to their profile picture or their profile, and then you go up into the search engine and you type in a word, and it will show you if they have shared or posted anything about that particular thing. And I promise you this, 99% of those huge accounts never even knew about Minnesota fraud until about a month ago. Promise. Thank you very much, Teacher Lynn. I appreciate it. And so that's the thing is I like to do the voices how I see these people. Like Trump is, yeah, you know, I think he's like a New York gangster. You know, it's like I have him talk like that, and like AOC is like, she's like whatever, Valley Girl, and like completely stupid. And then you know, Chuck Schumer's always got something, like he's got something going on with his balloon knot. He's got he's like a Bruce Springsteen. And yeah, she's always struggling to hold in her senses. Like she's just holding on for chicken and stuff. And Kamala, she's always she's always doing that. Obama's just he's just hanging out, waiting for Michelle to get home to cook him some hot dogs. And Joe Biden, Joe Biden here, not a joke. And Bill Clinton is here with Hillary and Monica. Man, I tell you, it smells like cigar dust in my britches. But Hillary, who's Hillary? And it's just I got to make everything. I do over 300 different voices, and yeah, they're not top notch. Yeah, they're probably annoying, but at least they're mine. And I think the craziest part about everything, Annette Poison, thank you so much. I hope everyone is having a great year, new year. Hey, thank you very much, Annette Poison. Truly appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Great to have you. I'm a grifter, baby, so why don't you pay me? What a great idea. Never thought, and that's the beauty of the community, is that, I would have never thought of doing a grifting song, you know. And then here's Teacher Lynn, you know, coming up with that. And Eric's got great ideas. Hank's got great ideas. Raging Patriots got great ideas. Craig's got great ideas. Tammy's got great. I mean, even John Castaneda's got great ideas. Yukon Man always comes in with it. He loves the Joker. Yukon, because here's the thing with the Joker. I do a lot of funny stuff. I do a lot of funny stuff that I consider funny. I don't know if everybody considers it funny, but I like to expose the truth. I like to expose the lies, the corruption, the criminal activity, and all the just the crap with humor. I like to do that because it's easier to absorb the truth through comedy because it's not so in your face. And I like to do that. So every once in a while, I'll post a Joker video. And I remember the first time I posted the Joker video, it was It's Just a Mask. It's just a mask, you guys. Don't be a jerk. It's for the greater good. It's just a vaccine, you guys. Don't be a jerk. It's for the greater good. and it blew up. Like I'm talking, whoa, it had 15 million views on Facebook alone. And then it was shared by other accounts where it got like, you know, all these, you know, and it had, I believe it's still up on, I'm not sure if it is. I believe it's still up on my YouTube channel. It's got like 800,000 something views or something like that. It's not my biggest video, but it's definitely still there. But it exploded on Facebook. And I believe it's up to like 15, 17 million now. So crazy how that went. So, but here's the kicker. As soon as YouTube saw that the Joker was getting out some info in a very creative way, they put the kibosh on that bad boy. And I've never had a Joker video ever perform as well as It's Just a Mask. So yeah, it's crazy. Donk says you're very, very talented. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I mean, you see, that's what I'm saying. We rarely ever have anybody in here talking mad garbage. Everybody's just like awesome. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I mean, it's not like I would love to have somebody come in here and tell me to shut up. I love people like that. Yeah, shut up. You suck. Your videos are dumb. Stop begging for money. You're nothing. You're not worth nothing. And I love that kind of stuff. Teacher Lynn. Yes, there are so many that you made and you developed your characters there. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate. Thank you, Raging Patriot. I appreciate your honesty. How does this, George Henderson, how does this channel have fewer than 500,000 subscribers? You know what? I mean, obviously I would love to have, you know, a lot of subscribers, but here's the story. So for the last 3.5 years, YouTube has done some really crazy things, even though they say that it's not their fault, it's my fault. They claim that I am making content that my subscribers don't like. And the reason why I do not have as many subscribers as I could possibly have is because I'm not making the right content for my subscribers. And so I've reached out to YouTube, and it's like walking on eggshells. You have to be polite, and you're terrified. I told them, well, everybody seems to like my videos. They're just funny videos. So here's something that was crazy. For the last 9 months, I would make it all the way up to 333,900 and something subscribers. And then poof, I would lose 400 subscribers. And then I'd get all the way back up to 300, almost close to 334,000 subscribers. And then poof, all the way back down, lose another 500. Now, I don't know if this was a bot cleanup or what, but for I believe 4.5 years, I was gaining and my channel was thriving. I wasn't declining. Every single day, I was getting like just hundreds of new subscribers and comments and views and everything. It was awesome. And then 3.5 years ago, poof, stopped dead in the tracks. And it's just crazy. John Castaneda, hey, a lot of people's favorite line, like Tammy says, stand up straight when you're talking to me. Or you shut your mouth when you're, no. You shut your mouth when how do I say it? Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I love that line. I love that line. Frank, hey, you know what? Frank, I believe he's a good man deep down. I just think that he has I think he has an anger problem. Comet Moon, I couldn't agree more. Hey, Burger King Billy. Burger King Billy. That's a wonderful name. Love it. I wish just one of the YouTube employees would take a stand and funnel through the truth. You know, it'd be nice because you know what? It's not just Bush 63 Master. Great to see you here. George Henderson, thank you so much, by the way. It's not even just the United Spot. There's people out there that do car videos. There's people out there that do hunting videos. I think they have found a way to funnel all the Google ads and everything and just kind of throttle the numbers to make it look like we're not making any money or we're not getting that many views. And it's genius if it's doing it. But, and like I said, I don't truly believe that I have the best. Okay, look, I love you guys. I think you're awesome, but I don't see a large number of people going, oh my gosh, when is the next United Spot? I get that. I'm not Steven Spielberg. I'm not Robert Zemeckis, but I do provide some sort of a distraction in the Comedyville with a little bit of entertainment and a little bit of info. So yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm completely like, it's a United Spot. I don't want to watch. So I think there's a lot of people, but I'm not something that is definitely like needed. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do it without the United Spot today. Oh my God. So I understand that. I get that. I honestly love you guys and I would be crushed if I lost you guys. So yeah, there's the difference. I love being able to come on here and talk to you guys and to tell you how thankful I am. I love interacting with you guys. T Dizzle is here. Yeah, it's great. So I want to play a video though, because this is my brand new video. And I want to see how you guys like it. I really, really do. You ready? It's only got 884 views. So if you guys want to do me a huge favor and go to my latest 4 videos. The latest 4 videos are titled, This Country Ain't All Sunshine and Rainbows. Wonderful video. The second one is, When is America First? Always Blame Trump, and Tim Waltz in Hot Water. Let's watch that one right now.
Hey, retard. Oh, no. We got you cornered, Tampon Timmy. Boom. You got nowhere to run. Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Now, here is the test. Whoever comes up with the answer to this question, what movie scene is this from? You will receive a lifetime supply of invisible t-shirts from the United Spot. Now, I'm telling you, these invisible t-shirts have been designed by me. They're very comfortable. They look amazing. And I got to be honest with you, the lucky person, and I'm going to be watching this thing like a hawk. Whoever comes up with the first, whoever guesses the movie gets the lifetime supply of invisible t-shirts. Ready? Dom, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. I'm going to reply to you real quick. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much for that. Awesome. All right. You guys ready? Comet Moon. Everybody ready to rock and roll? 12 of me, 12 is here. And we are off.
Hey, retard. Oh, no. We got you cornered, Tampon Timmy. Boom. You got nowhere to run. Oh, no. Want to tell us about the millions you funneled through those Minnesota daycare scams? But I dropped out, guys. It's all over. It ain't over till I say it's over. Yeah, Tim, we're just getting started, bro. Fake kids, the phantom staff payouts. It all leads right to your front door. Guys, I quit. I mean, you don't have to investigate me anymore. It's not that simple, Tim. Yeah, this wasn't just mismanagement. It was a betrayal to Minnesota. How much deeper does your involvement run, Tim? I don't know. I was just trying to help Minnesota. I don't think you're being honest with us, you retard. Yeah, we've tracked every penny. We found $250 million in federal cash that disappeared into your buddy's pockets. Look, I'm a knucklehead, all right? But I'm just a simple guy.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, Chris Mathers is asking for a hint. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you a quote from a movie. Okay. Let me see here. What's a good quote from this movie? Okay, I got one. I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. Okay, that's your hint. You guys ready? Let's finish the video.
Didn't know any of this was going on, I swear! You turn those fake daycares into your personal fucking ATM. Yeah, guess what else we found? Oh no, not the voting machine! You're not as retarded as I thought, Timmy. I can explain. Come on, what are you gonna explain? How to use a tampon or the Dominion voting machines rig election? You're staring down a long barrel of corruption charges. You got a whole list of charges, Timmy boy. Yep, fraud, hell. We might even put racketeering in there. There's no escape now, you piece of shit. I swear it was just contributions. It was just business deals. I didn't grasp the whole picture. Bullshit. Did you think me capturing Maduro was all about oil? You don't think I know how you got elected and re-elected? It's a full-blown syndicate, Timmy. That's why you...
All right, I guess nobody's getting it yet. Jeez, this is horrible. Okay, I'm gonna do one more line from the movie. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna do one more line. All right, you ready? This is gonna be a long line. So if you guys don't know it, I'm gonna give you a long line, all right? Maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself. My theory on feds is they're like mushrooms. Feed them shit, keep them in the dark. You girls have a good day. All right, so that was. Oh, Dunk got it. Dunk got it. Dunk got it. Boom, boom, boom. Now we can finish the video. Thank you, Donk. You had just won yourself a lifetime supply of the United Spot Invisible T-shirts. And I'm telling you what, you stay by you stay by that mailbox. And I'm telling you, you may not know when they come, but they're coming. So congratulations to Donk. He just won himself a lifetime supply of invisible T-shirts. Thank you for playing. Appreciate it. All right, let's finish this video up.
You don't think I know how you got elected and re-elected? It's a full-blown syndicate, Timmy. Venezuelan crude oil, greasing palms in Minnesota, those daycare rip-offs and hiding vote hacks. You twisted those kid programs into money pits. Tell me about the funds you siphoned. I don't know what you're talking about. The evidence is bulletproof, Timmy. Your empires are collapsing. This is a waste of taxpayer money. Waste of taxpayer money? Tim, you stole $9 billion from taxpayers, you jackass! Guys, I dropped out of the race. Please stop investigating me. The public is gonna see it all, Timmy. The tampered ballots and the swindled families. You quitting the race won't save you this time, bozo. The word of the day is accountability. This can't be happening. I can't do prison. I'm ruined.
A few moments later.
Tell me about the Dominion voting machines.
Oops. That's going to be my next video, guys, so pay attention because this is not speculation. This is not conspiracy theories. Well, you have to understand something. The United Spot understands a few things. I understand that this is a pre-written script by politicians, hired directors and producers. And there's going to be a lot that's tied into so many different things. And when it all unfolds, you guys are going to be like, whoa. Comet Moon, I believe it's Comet Moon. Never heard of that movie. If you have not seen The Departed, please watch it. It's one of the greatest movies at that particular time. I probably watched that movie quite a few times. It's really, really amazing. Yukon Man, if you're out there lurking, once again, thank you. Let me see here. I want to play something. I can't believe Yukon Man made me cry last night. That was rough. That was pretty bad. I was crying a lot. Like, hey, I was crying so bad. I was crying so bad. Chris Mathers, have you not seen The Departed yet? Oh my gosh, it's a great movie. Teacher Lynn, it's an extremely good, and it's really true though too. There's a lot of truth to it, and I like movies that provide actual happenings, things that really happen. I don't like movies that create things for people with, already having problems, functioning their brains. They don't need to see anything new. But I like movies like The Departed because things like that go on. A lot of it we don't see it because we're so sheltered in our cozy little laptops and our cell phones. We don't see what's actually going on behind closed doors. But there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Scary, scary stuff, man. And I mean, seriously, in every group, there's some guy or some girl that has seen some shit. I mean, seen some shit, whether it was a bank robbery or a grocery store being robbed or somebody getting really, hurt. There's people, Bush 63 Master. So, yeah, there's UConn Man. Once again, thank you so much. Seriously, I was dripping more than Nancy Pelosi's diaper. Thank you for that, UConn Man. I truly hope you understand that. So Bush 63, The Departed is about a syndicated crime family, basically. I mean, obviously, Frank Costello runs it. It was played by Jack Nicholson. And they have a rat. I'm not going to tell you who the rat is, but there is a cast of Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, even though I don't really necessarily agree with his politics, Alec Baldwin, not Charlie Sheen, but his father, Martin Sheen, is in the movie. There's a whole ensemble of people in this movie, and it is just incredible. It's the way I've seen that movie so many times. UConn Man, you made me extremely moist. I wasn't able to do my sign off last night because of you. I was like this. I was like, I can't recreate it because I was truly upset. I wasn't upset. I was crying tears of joy, tears of like I just got some really good stock tips. But I think a second favorite, it's completely different. It's a completely different movie and story, but it was what was it called? Oh man, bunch of bank robbers. Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, that's horrible. I've watched this movie probably at least 100 times. Oh my gosh. Why am I drawing a blank? That's bad. Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna think about it. I'm probably gonna Google it. That's probably why, as my wife would say. Hey, I tell you what, UConn Man, if you were replying to guessing what movie it was, if anybody's ever seen that movie, Eyes Wide Shut, whoa. That was like before 50 Shades of Grey. That was like, what? That's the kind of stuff that goes on at Bohemian Grove. That's the kind of stuff that you hear about from like people that are so friggin' rich that they just run out of things to do and they invent stuff. Point Break was a great movie. That's not it though. Gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Let me Google it. Let me Google it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play. I love this Joker video. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm extremely creative when I do my videos, and if anybody ever picked this up, for each flag I played very, very creepy. I played their national anthem. If you guys haven't heard it, turn up the volume so you guys can listen. But for each flag, I played a very creepy version of their national anthem. That's how creative I am. Thank you. I'm here all night. Here we go.
So let me get this straight. 9 months ago, it was all Ukrainian flags waving everywhere. Blue and yellow as far as the eye could see. 8 months ago, boom! Palestinian flags popping up like daisies in spring. 7 months, Mexican flags taking center stage. 6 months ago, Iranian flags join the party. And now the Venezuelan flags are the new must-have accessory. What in the actual fuck is happening here? Do Democrats actually stand for every country on the planet except the United States? I mean, come on! We've got more foreign pride than a UN gift shop. But heaven forbid we fly Old Glory without an apology to our dead. It's like patriotism took a wrong turn at the border and ended up in some globalist fever dream. Insane? Oh, you bet it is. So there you have it, folks. In this upside-down world, up is down, wrong is right, and apparently, standing for America is the real crime. What's next? Flags on Mars? Stay tuned, because this insanity is just getting started.
Great way to end the video here. And I found out what it was. Den of Thieves. The first Den of Thieves was incredible. I loved it. It was brilliant. Second Den of Thieves, not so much. Won't watch it again. Watched it one time. I'll never watch it again. Another great movie somebody brought up just right now was, who was it? Where's it at? Oh, Hank brought it up. Italian Job. I love the Italian Job. Love the Italian Job. Mark Wahlberg did a wonderful job in there. Charlize Theron did a great job. The whole cast was amazing. Mos Def and what's his name? It's and this is why I truly believe that actors should not have any part in politics whatsoever, in any kind of way of deception, because they're paid to lie. They're paid to convince you what you're seeing is real. They're paid to make you believe in what you are watching. And that is not fair, even though I believe that Hollywood was created by the CIA to reach out to the people who the CIA and the politicians couldn't reach, to mold their minds, because I mean, if you've been watching a certain actor your whole entire life, and all of a sudden that actor tells you to vote this way or to do this or to do that or to hate somebody, 9 times out of 10, if you're weak-minded, you're going to do it, because you know why? Because you really believe that your actor is a good person, because your actor is a really cool person on TV or in the movies. But that's not the case. So, it's bad enough as it is that we have people who are influencers on social media who are being paid to tell you how to think when they themselves don't even have the brain capacity to think for themselves. They're just being paid. Now, with the exception of a few amazing donations from you wonderful, wonderful people in this United Spot community, United Spot is not paid by anybody. And believe me, you would know, because there would be a drastic change. And don't think that I haven't been offered. I've been offered. A lot of people don't realize how, not necessarily, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, important. The videos similar to this, comedy videos, meme videos, any kind of that can expose the truth using creative humor, they're extremely, extremely damaging. A lot of people don't realize that. And here's the thing. When I started doing this, never in a million years did I ever think that anyone would ever watch my videos, let alone to be shared by President Trump. Okay. I never in a million years thought Dan Scavino would share my videos. I never thought that I would be in direct contact with Dan Scavino. I never thought in a million years that Devin Nunes would share my videos, or Cash Patel, or Dan Bongino. I had no clue. Never in a million. It was never, and I hate to use this, I hate this phrase. It was never on my bingo card, ever. I don't even play bingo. I hate that phrase, but it's the only thing I can think of because I'm still kind of injured. And I'm still recovering from last night's cry session after UConn man dropped a bomb on me and just sent me into the third level of Kleenex. I couldn't stop crying after that. It was just like, and it was just like, it was like, when you're a kid, you start crying, all of a sudden you're just like just dripping everywhere. It I couldn't even go. I couldn't even approach my wife. It was bad. But it was good. I needed that. I needed a good cry. It was a happy cry. Everybody needs a happy cry, and I was extremely happy, thankful, and so I can't wait to do this again, guys. You guys are incredible, and I thank you so much for being here. Comet Moon, have a great night. Hank, have a great night. Donk, have a great night. Thanks again for that. Tammy, Teacher Lynn, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. LR, I finally get a thank you. You dropped the bomb on me last night right before I signed off. Thank you so much for that wonderful gift last night. And thank you for being here. Hank, thanks for being here tonight. Teacher Lynn, once again, thank you so much. Raging Patriot, thank you for being here. Natasha, thank you for being here. Tammy, once again, thank you so much. George Henderson, thank you so much for being here. Eric Bernard, thank you for your honesty. And thank you for being here. You're great support. John Castaneda, love you. Always love you. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for your support. Yukon Man, words can't even express. Just incredible. Thank you so much. Seriously. Once again, Bush, thank you so much. Teacher Lynn, once again, thank you so much. Hank, thank you again so much. Chris Mathers as the Beaver, thank you so much. Cheryl Jean, great to see you here tonight. Thank you so much. Hope I'm not missing anybody here. I got to make sure. George, Burger King Kelly, thank you. Or no, excuse me, I'm sorry. Burger King Billy, that's a tongue twister. Thank you for being here. And Big Slinkin, have a great night. And who else we got here? We got 12 of me 12. Have a wonderful night. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here, ladies and gentlemen. T Dizzle and No PhD Coyote. Thank you so much for that. Awesome. Have a great night. Bush 63. Have a great night. Thank you so much for that too, by the way. And it Poison. You're the best. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Ellen Pelkey, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. And Michael Mitchell, have a great night, Michael Mitchell. Thank you for being here. And Eric Bernard, once again, thank you for being here. And that is our show. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for your support and kindness and uplifting words of inspiration. Thank you for not letting me quit. Thank you for supporting the United Spot. And thank you for being the best part of my day. And that's no bad talking about my kids and my dogs and my wife. It's a different kind of good. And it's an amazing feeling to know that there's a community out there that believes in something that I love to do. So it's extremely appreciated on so many different levels. And I know I like to joke and sarcasm and parody and satire and all that, but at the end of the day, my heart is humongously big for all of your support. And it's very kind what you guys have done for the United Spot. So with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until we meet again, good night, peasants. See, I didn't cry that time.